G'day, let's play some more of our Rights of England campaign in EU4. So I was having a look at what sort of a peace deal we can do with France now that we have the call for peace. And yeah, basically everybody in Germany would want to join a coalition if we did what we originally wanted to do. So instead we're going to take these 4 provinces. Even then it's going to be a bit of a coalition. But we do want to annul his treaty with Savoy because we want to get Provence down here. They're going to come out in Dauphiné, and then we want them to fabricate on Savoy and Piedmont, and we might try and feed them for a bit. Otherwise, Switzerland, we should be able to call into a war against them in 3 years' time as well. Assuming Savoy's peace treaty with us ends in 24. Yeah, we didn't care about that. I don't know, maybe we'll cancel that and select something else, but we're going to suffer this call for peace for a while, because we need a little bit more war score to get all of the French coin. We no longer came Friesland. That's kind of alright, but does give us something for the diplomat to do. Just go and build that spy network back up, because we were going through his allies and pulling them out. So Saxe-Lauenburg, we need to use our great power action, breaking your alliance with Munster. No, because still recently did break alliance. It comes down slowly by the looks. After that, there will still be distance between borders and no CB. Okay, so it was them and Verdun. No, Verdun. There, right. They should be a bit closer, so they might accept. Break your alliance with Munster. No, Denmark. No. Reasoning. Distance between borders is still going to stop that as well. Alright, that's fine. We'll just get the claim on them anyway. The other thing was, we're doing Denmark at the moment. Were we not? We're doing Munster. Thought I had to go on Denmark. No, we didn't need to, because we already have the claims. Creation of London Stock Exchange. Gain 1 stability. Awesome. Bank loan will be set to 24 times. Perfect. Gain inflation is the only thing. How much inflation do we have? We have 4, so we might issue strict control. Hopefully we're not going to need the bank loans. I do like having that huge thing, but gaining inflation for it, even for the tiny bit of money, it's not worth it. We issue strict control. Alright, stability up, inflation down, more money for us. Done with the Pope. Let's keep boosting this. We have 23% chance, so not as good as the Papal State themselves. How old is Popey Dude? He is 63. Ouch. Alright, this call for peace is going to be nasty too, but we've got 3 stability now, so we can hold it a bit longer. Provence are in there doing stuff. France went and took Girona. Holy crap. The other thing is we want to get some money and stuff from Ravensburg, from Florence, and from Naples. These dark days of war and death, a reminder of new beginnings, can ease the pains of our people. Our great Queen Jane and her noble Prince Mary have been blessed with another child. The arrival of the babe has blah blah blah. Lose 2 war exhaustion. Takes care of that problem that I was starting to worry about for a while. Awesome. But apparently, when our current heir dies, we still won't have a new heir, even though we know they've got another kid. Alright, Castile is not doing enough to blockade. And you know what we should be doing? Getting these guys into Kent and forgetting about paying the Navy. And we could probably mothball all the forts, but let's just go around mothballing the ones that's extremely doubtful they're going to come and take. So watch them come and do it. Alright, looks good for us. There are mothballed forts, yes there are. Low maintenance, yeah, we know. Everyone's taking a bit of this now. And the French army's manoeuvring between the 2 armies that he could probably destroy pretty easily. Be a few reinforcements around to do it though. And the Bogomilists. Right. They must have actually popped up anew because they were all dead for a while. Which means we can't take Alençon like we had in the peace deal that was set up. No, it wasn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So as long as they don't get near Picardy or Saintonge, we don't particularly care. And he's lost a bunch of money, so we're actually at our cap now. We could ask for something else. It's May. Liège would leave the alliance at the end of the year. Barely. Or could we ask for something else? Probably not. Yeah. With Savoy dropping the military access, we really don't care about. It's not even an alliance anymore. So if we were to grab another province, could still grab Alençon. Artois for the Spanish would make them like us. How much would you like us? 1 favour. Yeah, it's totally worth it. Bergerac or Cahors, or for some reason, no, that's because it's them. Say for some reason we can take Charolais. Artois is Castilian, that's Castilian. Castile's just not handing anything over. So Alençon, Poitou to them. It's already on them. Okay. This way. Poitou, just check it's going to the right people. Poitou to Provence, Dauphin to Provence, so it gives them something to do. We could also give Saint-Ton over to them, although it doesn't cost us too much to make the cores anymore. Alright, pops this off a bit. I don't think it's actually making it any worse though, and it's none of our allies in there, as far as I can tell. Avignon, no. Means we're not going to get to go to war with Avignon, unfortunately, without going to war with everybody else. But hopefully they won't even create this, because we have such a freaking awesome defensive alliance. Brandenburg actually is the one we need to check for in here. Brandenburg and Switzerland. See Savoy in there. Siena, Cologne. I don't see Switzerland. Frankfurt, Bremen. No, we're good to go on that. Alright, we could do something for 4. I don't think there's anything we can actually do for so little. Already revoking all the cores. Returning the core. Can't release anything particularly small. Do you like Auvergne? Auvergne's actually usually pretty big, aren't they? Oh well. No treaties. Treaties. No, we're just going to do this. Save that. Pretty sure we can't. We can do a white peace. It'll give us a shorter truce. But we don't need a shorter truce with him. Florence, 4%, so we can't do anything. Naples, no. Alright, send that. Alright, then France will have to deal with this, with... probably got a big enough army to do it. And look at our casualties. 1/3 What was us? 55,000. Austria, 80,000. Castile, didn't do much, apparently. Aragon did more than their overlord Castile. Bohemia, Provence did a little bit. Alright, so very good having those guys come in. Savoy, yeah, we don't care about that. Just France. France lost 2.5 times as much as we did. He lost his fleet as well. I didn't see that battle. Must have been down here. That's cool. Fleet's all up. They lost... Holy crap, how did we lose lightships? It's obviously not us. Who was it? Was that? No, not Provence. Just Austria. Castile lost a heavy. Aragon lost tons of lightships. Okay. Bohemia. Portugal lost 1 transport. Okay, well, all in all, pretty damn good. So, get rid of that. We need to then core our new territories. Overextension, we only have 2, so that's good for us. Have the points already. Corruption is growing not too bad a rate. We're bringing it down pretty quickly from being ahead of time for both of them. So even after we've gotten rid of the overextension, that's just going to drop. And we're not paying for it, are we? No, we are paying for an army. And we do have unmothballed forts, so let's mothball the rest of them. Even though these guys are close, we should be okay, I would assume. Bring these guys down to Saint-Don. Inspiring victory. Manpower recovery speed is pretty much needed. We're only 10,000 in the hole, so we need another 50,000 manpower. And yearly prestige coming up will actually trend up from 49. Alright. New mission. Discover North America. Incorporate Provence. We do want to do that, but we're going to wait. They're going to start proving good at eating France and helping us out. Manpower reserves need to recover. That isn't going to happen. So, set the chance to global salary increase. Okay, we only have to discover them. So let's do this. And we're at 3 out of 4. We're going to get an explorer when we get some Diplo power. Do we want to change focus? I don't think so. The idea group is admin, so no, I'm going to stick on that. And condottieri to Tlemcen, no. France claim Gascogne. Good luck with making anything of that. Doing right down there. We're in Munster, and we need to work on something else. Now, Savoy, we set to being hostile to us, so that Provence will start fabricating claims on him. He has cores down here. He already has a claim on Lyonnaise. Just done that just then. Otherwise, Papal State, we don't want to be hostile to. We'll go to war with them if we have to. If we go to war with Milan or Siena, we would. Otherwise, no real way to do it. And nobody's joined the thing yet. So, can we do these guys straight out? Declare war. France would be called in automatically. We could bring in Brandenburg. Truce with Avignon. Switzerland doesn't owe us enough favours yet. Castile has war exhaustion. Portugal is in a little debt and has war exhaustion. Okay, so we'll just hold off on Avignon. Although, no, we need it because of the war with France. Watch France still do it. Hey, here comes the coalition. Okay. Yep. Augsburg, Mainz, Mantua, Ulm, Munster, Bremen. No one will claim Alençon, that's right. Lorraine. Portugal has embraced colonialism. Took its time. It's the first person to do it. Würzburg, Siena. So, if we take a look at the coalition map mode, they're still not in it yet. So if we were to declare war on them now... yeah... not fantastic. There'd be 30 months grace where we could get Castile and Austria in. Austria would be most important. Why would that destabilise them? Austrian flag. He has a truce until a year and a bit from now, so we can bring him in after that. Otherwise, has a truce, except what it says right there, doesn't it? Except we would destabilise, that's 1300, and then there's the war exhaustion. I don't know, it feels like it's going to be a huge mistake to do this. If we call Brandenburg in, we'd probably have trouble getting down there. We could ask for access through Bohemia and Austria, and then he should be able to share it because he's in the same war, possibly. Switzerland don't owe us the favours, so that's the other deciding factor. Switzerland owe us 7. Hopefully it's within 2.5 years. We'll be able to just barely call them in. I don't know. I think it's worth doing. We go to war with France is the big issue. Control of the limousine is being reverted to France. Right, so apparently we still control it. From the fort in Cahors. That one down there. I would love to do this right now before they join in. All we'd be taking, though, is Avignon to give that to them. So, yeah, it's probably not worth it. Oh, I'd love to know how many French are left. We'll take the chance. That's the one I was trying to push. Trier, Aachen, Frankfurt, Brunswick. I assume Avignon are going to be last. So the reason for this is they're guaranteed by France, yeah. Nassau, there we go, Avignon. So, missed our window. But even if we did that, we'd have to worry about the... and Austria is re-elected. We'd have to worry about the coalition firing anyway. Coalition is basically northern Germany. We actually got Aragon high enough. Castile's not. Austria, not quite. Okay, so it's a good thing our friends still like us then. Need to keep Brandenburg on side. Switzerland, how far over the limit are we? Not them. How far over are we? We're at 7 out of 5. There's not much else we can do then. How long is it going to take to dissipate? Let's take a look at Hesse. Aggressive expansion, that is 18 over, so it's going to be 9 years till that goes. Okay. Well, maybe 9 years from now. And what else do we have? Oh, crap. The thing. Can we convert? We can convert. Is anybody else Protestant yet? Who is this? Lüneburg, of all people. Which means Brandenburg's going to turn. I would like to do this. Extra tax, improve relations up. We're the papal controller at the moment, but if we're going to do it, now would probably be the best time. While we get the centre of Reformation. Problem is, all of our allies are Catholic. Crap. I don't know. I never stay Catholic as England. I don't think. Should we do it? Should we stay Catholic? Then we have to deal with Tordesillas. Colonial Brazil is claimed by Portugal already. We're going to claim Colonial Colombia, so that could keep them out. Oh, God. Decisions. We have to do it straight away, or more Germans are going to choose. I'm leaning towards being Protestant. Centre of Reformation will appear. Screw it. Yep, we're going to go Protestant. Which means we'll be absolutely smashed if we lose our alliances because of it. Active uniformity gives missionary strength. Thank you. We have national unity for now. I think that just needs to update. Well, let's send our guys. Do you want to send them over to there first? No, we're going to do our own provinces. Start with the hardest. Okay. Now, church powers. Basically the reason we're doing this. There is a colonisation church power. Alright, and we will pull back to our forts. Just in case these guys think they can march out. The scum of France have insulted us. Good point. We need to insult them. So, send an insult to France. Apparently, we don't get any more. Why would that be? Okay, let's go and insult Poland, isn't it? Yeah. Send an insult. That's better. Okay, so what did we actually get from France? Declared war, it's only worth 4 now. Insulted rival, conquered provinces, we didn't actually take all that much because of the aggressive expansion. Okay. So, is everybody who can join in? No, Florence. Well, they can't because of the peace treaty, right? The Pope could. Venice can't. Naples don't want to. Papal State, Provence doesn't care. Alright, well, we've got our French coast on this side. That's good for us. Essex have been granted a seat. Lost the thing. Which also means we lost a diplomat. Hopefully it took one that wasn't being used. And quartering troops is still around for a bit. Now, pause this. We want to have a quick look at this. Portugal are taking it. It's just Castile doing it. We are heading towards it. And what are we doing? We're trying. Oh yeah, waiting for the 50 Diplo to get the Explorer. Tech. 12% penalty at the moment. Colonialism can't be embraced because 4.5% have it. But 2 more that are ours are working towards it. Armagnac and Santon. Where's the next port that should be starting? 0% per month. So is it nearby friendly province? Hopefully once this is considered nearby, some more of those will get started. Okay. We have a little manpower. We need 10,000 to reinforce what we already have. Our money is looking fantastic, so probably keep saving up. Oh, damn it. Alright, screw stealing maps, it's not going to work. Native assimilation, 100 in Demerara, takes up to 850. Poor uniforms, damn them. Morale of armies down, shouldn't be a problem. So France have taken care of their rebellion issues. Who else are they allied with? Avignon, Naples, Venice, Florence. Yeah, all the people we're just at war with. We don't want to go back with. And we have this nice alliance chain that stops in Lorraine. He's in the coalition. Oh well. Let's make sure we get these immediately. Convert Gascon. Be good enough. And the Admiral's died. That is actually a good thing, because now we have the slot for the Explorer that we have ready to go. So, we need 3 barks. Cancel this, so we can create a new fleet for the Vanguard of Hope Elizabeth. So that'll do for now. Okay, well I'm going to take a short break here and sort this out. So thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later.